Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your WWE Cruiserweight Classic live reactions. This is episode number 2. Last week, we got to see some amazing theatrics and athletic feats from the combination of Kota Ibushi and Cedric Alexander. This week, we're going to get some Tajiri. We're going to get some Lince Dorado, who John is familiar with. This show is going to be exciting. Are you ready for this, John?
Oh, I'm amped up for this. The inaugural episode of the Cruiserweight Classic was pure fire, and I'm really looking forward to seeing if they can top it here tonight on episode 2 of the Cruiserweight Classic.
I really enjoy the graphics that they use.
Oh, yeah, aesthetically, I love all the imagery and everything they've got for this. I think it's an amazing setup.
I love that they've got a red brand in Raw, a blue brand in SmackDown, a yellow brand in NXT, and now the Cruiserweight Classic kind of feels like the purple brand.
Yeah, there you go, brother. I agree with you.
I dig it. I wonder if
definitely
purple
dig it
is
too.
going to be kind of a prominent color for the Cruiserweight division on Raw.
Maybe it'll kind of blend into their championship if they
Yeah.
get one.
Ooh,
Yeah.
a purple championship. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, we'll see, man. Anything's possible.
Purple's my favorite color, so
That's right, it is.
I'm
So, yeah.
biased here.
And now we're looking at some tweets celebrating the Cruiserweight Classic.
Of course.
Of
Wale!
course. Yeah.
I don't know who Anthony Rivera is. Probably a basketball player. I don't pay enough attention to basketball.
And yeah, I'm curious what the opening matchup of day 2 is going to be. Again, to your point, Ashton, we know we're getting Tajiri's return. Lince Dorado, who I'm familiar with and I can't wait to see after all these years, is also competing. So let's see. Corey Graves here giving us the rundown.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what do we got?
I don't think we're gonna get any of the UK guys on this show, like Noam Dar, Jack Gallagher, that is like those guys. But I think TJ Perkins is on this episode too.
I've heard good things about TJ Perkins, so I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
That'll be great. I'm just curious what match we're gonna open up with. Come on, Corey, don't keep us waiting. What do we got? And big money, big money, big money. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. And oh wow, they're even doing it like cycling through all the faces. And Brian speaking here, just giving a recap.
Stop.
And yeah, well, here we go. And the matchup is
No, they're still going over the tournament. Alejandro Saez versus Grand Metallic.
the recap.
Oh no, we saw
here.
that last week.
Yeah, that was last week's match. That was actually the first match of the tournament period.
Yeah. And then we got Aria Davari versus Ho Ho Lun, which was very entertaining.
Yeah, Rhea Daivari, man, one hell of a future. Ho ho,
Cedric Alexander versus that Petio guy.
Yes.
Clement Petio, that's what it was. I remember. He was
Yeah.
French.
Yeah, Cedric was amazing. And then, yep, Sean
Ibushi
Malute.
versus Sean Maluta, a guy that you liked enough to actually draft in our mock draft.
That's true, yeah. And Kota Ibushi, man, just what a phenom he is.
Not only did you draft him, but you kind of built an entire stable around him with Rosa Mendez and the Usos.
That's true, I did.
Here we go.
All right.
TJ Perkins versus the Mack. We already saw Tajiri versus Damian Slater. Mustafa Ali, I'm looking forward to his work, versus Lince Dorado. That match is going to be so good.
Oh, yeah, Lindsay's going to bring it, I promise.
Oh, Akira Tozawa taking on Kenneth Johnson. I don't know who Kenneth Johnson is. I hope he's good, but I know Akira Tozawa is amazing because PWG is a thing.
Yeah, PWG definitely gave us our exposure to him, and I'm guessing we're going to start with Tajiri's matchup against Damian Slater, because that was the first matchup shown. So we're going to see Tajiri after, I mean, how many years has it been? Like, it feels like what?
9, 8, maybe?
I was going to say 8 to 9, so yeah, I'm glad we're on the same wavelength, because that's what it felt like to me.
Yeah, I feel like the last time we saw him was like 07, 08-ish.
And you know what's funny, Ashton, is I've actually seen some people, not a lot, mind you, but I have seen some people say, in their personal opinion, that Tajiri's better now than he was way back then. So
you almost have to wonder, though, how much of that has to do with perception, because when he was in WWE, they booked him like shit.
That is true. That is very true.
Yeah, he's like in the 90s, and since he's done in WWE, he's freaking legit, man. Like, the Japanese buzzsaw is one to be feared, not just some joke that panders to William Regal.
Exactly. I mean, I did enjoy their little reunion, but I want to see this Tajiri that people have been talking about, the Tajiri that I've apparently missed out on, because I remember when he was in the company actively, I think a lot of people saw a lot of potential in Tajiri. Hell, I was one of them. I thought he was definitely one of the major assets of the Cruiserweight division at the time. And so it'll be interesting to see what he brings to the table here tonight. And this Damian Slater, definitely you'd have to imagine has youth on his side, but Tajiri definitely has the experience.
Yeah, I mean, since we're talking about Tajiri, did you see any of the work that Tajiri was able to put in back in the days of ECW?
No, I was not.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, think Hideo Itami, basically.
Right, okay. Okay, I'm excited for this now even more than I already was from the nostalgia factor.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Itami has more of that fire, but Tajiri was like a freaking machine, man.
Right. All right,
Damian Slater, for some reason, kind of reminds me of like a UK, or not UK, an Australian Eli Drake, but without the, plagiarism part, because Eli Drake thinks he's The Rock.
Right. Well, let's hope he doesn't stink as much in ring as Eli Drake. I would certainly hope not if he's here at the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah.
And it said here that his ring style is technical. Well, that already makes my ears perk up a little bit.
It's going to be interesting to see how he manipulates Tajiri's joints with those kicks coming at him.
Absolutely. Maybe he'll whip out some dragon screws potentially. We'll see.
Ooh.
And, going to be very interesting here. Now,
the one PWG show we watched taught me something that I'm never going to forget.
Which was?
The origin of the term dragon screw was actually drag and screw, because it's like an arm drag on the leg, but you're screwing your body around. Yeah, so
right.
It's drag and screw, and it eventually just became known as the dragon screw.
Oh, and look at Damian Slater. Nice escape out of that hammerlock by
Tajiri. Almost ZSJ-esque there.
Yeah, definitely. And now he reverses it. Got a hammerlock of his own. Tajiri, though, that veteran instinct immediately.
Tajiri doing what Bailey did on NXT tonight. That's great.
Yeah, that is awesome. And Tajiri with a quick break.
That's just such a smart way to get out of a hammerlock, man. That's awesome.
Certainly. And that's what you got to expect from Tajiri. All those years of in-ring experience could give Tajiri the formula for success, as Damian Slater now really working that side headlock.
I'll never forget how much people used to pop when he hit the tarantula.
Yes. Oh, nice kick there, though, by Damian Slater. Shoulder block there.
Like, for some reason, that tarantula was even more over than his buzzsaw kick.
Yeah, really. Nice pinning bridge here. And, Tajiri kicked out, but look at Damian Slater, though, immediately.
I thought they were going to take a break and do like a pose down and just wait for the crowd to applause.
No wasted motion, brother. Damian Slater right back on the wrist lock. And Tajiri, though, breaks out of it forcefully.
Oh,
and there's the first kick. There's another kick there.
Oh, my God. His style is kick. Like I said, like Hideo Itami.
Oh, and then a hard elbow there to the arm. And then just takes him down there. And now he's got the arm isolated. Oh, just slams it down on the mat. Interesting to see Tajiri work the arm. I don't even remember him having this kind of psychology, again, in his time in the WWE. So just shows you that
fighting to win, man. He's not fighting to be an entertainer. He's fighting to win.
Exactly.
This is his opportunity.
I wonder if Tajiri's going to be packing any arm-based submission holds with how he's really working over Davies. Nice drop kick. Another. Oh no!
Nice. Oh God! Another one of those kicks with this one to the arm.
That was beautifully done. Now Tajiri, nice arm drag. Now could it be
Kimura? What's up?
Wow.
Ida, how you doing?
Yeah, really. Very interesting, the influence of that Kimura lock. And Damian Slater does seem like he's going to counter. No!
Locked in, yes!
No, Damian Slater made it worse for himself. He tried to reposition. Now he's in the center of the ring here. He's inching over.
He's smiling the whole way. I love it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, this does feel like a slightly less in-shape version of 99 Tajiri in ECW. It's awesome.
Yeah. Got to give Damian Slater credit, though, for powering through. I mean, I thought he was going to tap out when he initially made it worse for himself. He was still able to get to the ropes. Now he counters here.
Matches are all going to be like 8+ minutes. I don't think we're going to get any short ones.
Right. Just kicked Tajiri in the head there.
Like, if Kota Ibushi versus Sean Maluda can go as long as it went, I think Tajiri versus Damian Slater is going to go a little longer than that.
Nice corkscrew by Damian Slater over the ropes.
Almost like a corkscrew forearm.
Yeah.
Kind of like that Phoenix does sometimes.
That arm, though, And Ashton, you and I know from our coverage of the first day of the G1 Climax, Okada versus Marufuji,
Oh,
when that arm's busted, man, it could be a real bitch.
yeah, and we don't know what Damian Slater's go-to moves are, so we don't know how much this affects his offense.
And Tajiri, though, right back to the arm. I love how committed he is to the game plan.
Is
Again!
Is ruthless.
Yes, I love it.
Oh, another kick
there, though, by Damian Slater.
Tajiri, though, not letting up. Nice tornado DDT from Damian Slater.
Damian Slater now. I think he just made a gun motion. Let's see what he's going to do here. Off the ropes. Nice. Almost looked like a knee. Yeah. 2.
Tajiri kicks out, though.
Yeah, Tajiri's staying in it.
I mean, I like you, Damian Slater, but you're no dragon. Only dragons can make that Psycho work.
Exactly. And now Tajiri here. Could it be an inverted suplex?
Oh, it looks almost like he's setting him up for like the Puma pile driver finish, but no.
Oh no, waist lock. Damian Slater trying to fight out with the back elbows.
Big elbows. Wow, that was huge, that last one.
Oh, drop kick to the knee there. Look at that.
Nice. Doing a little joint manipulation of his own. I was kind of asking how he's going to do that with the kicks, but he grounded Tajiri, took the kicks away, or attempted to. Tajiri still has kicks in his arsenal.
Exactly. To the arm. Tajiri has not let up on that arm one time.
Oh, and the buzzsaw kick to the head. Oh! One.
Oh, he called that one.
On the leg sweep. Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Yeah, he didn't decide to drag and screw. He just went straight for the leg sweep.
Yeah.
And now pointing at Tajiri here. Tajiri, though. Oh, could it be?
Oh, yep.
And there's the fan service moment of the match, folks.
3, 4, and he lets go.
Yeah, Damian Slater did not have that scout. And now.
No.
Oh, ducked. Oh, kick to the gut there. Irish whip off the ropes to Tajiri. Handspring back elbow. Handspring back elbow. And now, Damian Slater. Close line. Oh, and that could do it right there. No, Tajiri wants to finish it the right way.
With that buzzsaw kick, here it comes.
Measuring, and there it is.
That's it. It's over. 1, 2, 3.
Done.
Beautiful. Great match. Good job, Tajiri. Good to see that he's still as good as ever, man. That was great.
Absolutely. Tajiri advances, much to the potential chagrin of William Regal. I'll have to put up with Tajiri for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And Tajiri, that was a fun matchup. I got to give it up to Damian Slater. He toughed out the Kimura lock. He tried to put a game plan together in the latter half of the match, working over the leg. It just was not enough. And I think Tajiri, I'm hoping he's just checking on Damian Slater there.
Tajiri did a little bit of everything in that. He used his kicks. You know, that handspring back elbow. He did the tarantula. He had that Kimura in, so he got a submission in there. And then, of course, the kicks, as usual, are amazing.
Right.
That was like a one-match exhibition where Tajiri just got to show off everything.
Yeah, he did.
That was awesome.
And yeah, your winner, pretty decisively, Tajiri. Loved his game plan, and he executed it to perfection.
You know, that whole... your winner, and then we lift up the hand, would be a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Appropriate?
No, anticipatory maybe?
Right.
Be a lot more tension if they used like a point system rather than just whoever gets the 3 count wins.
Right.
But they're like, what's the point of doing that when you literally just see who won 2 seconds ago when they got the 3 count?
Right.
I don't know.
I guess it's just to give it an air of formality.
So basically, it's masturbatory.
Yeah.
Like, oh, guys, look how formal we are. Oh.
Exactly.
TJP, baby.
TJ Perkins versus Mack. So we'll see.
Never even heard of Mack. I know who the Mack is, aka Willie Mack, but I don't know who this guy is.
I don't know either.
TJP, on the other hand, I'm very familiar with.
Right.
And those of you who pay attention to TNA, I don't know why you're watching this, because we never really talk about TNA. When we do, it's negative, so I'm sorry. But you're familiar with him because he used to play... what was the guy's name in TNA? I know
Suicide character.
That changed. It was Mack. That's what it was. He was
Mack, yeah.
This is Mack.
So that's what we're looking at here.
Oh, he did some breakdancing. That's pretty cool. I was going to say Michael Jackson wannabe. We've already got Carmella doing the moonwalk. We've got Nakamura dressing like MJ.
Right.
Now we're at another one. Although I mean, just based on what I've seen, TJP's got this in the bag. He's amazing. He's a 10-year
Yeah.
vet at like 27 years old, or 25 years old maybe.
Right.
Ridiculously young.
I don't know why they had him be this masked competitor and whatnot for so long. He's got a great look from where I sit.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, it should be a very interesting match. I mean, Mack definitely has the burden on him because he's the unknown coming into this, so it's his opportunity.
Perkins has actually been wrestling as long as Daniel Bryan, and he's only 31.
Wow, that's crazy.
He debuted in 1999 when he was literally 15 years old.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's only 1 years old. Yeah, he's freaky.
I can't even remember what I was doing with my life when I was 15. Good God.
When I was 15, I was a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
And I had literally nothing going on.
Here, TJ Perkins.
I think I went on my first ever job hunt when I was 15. And I realized that most places don't hire till you hit 16.
Yeah, TJ Perkins would definitely be laughing at us right now if he knew, so.
Yeah.
You know.
He was chasing the dream, brother.
Thankfully, he's doing better things at this time, like participating in the Cruiserweight Classic. And like I said, we know TJ Perkins' body of work. Mack, though, is the unknown coming into this thing, so he's got to use this time to really make a statement. And I could think of no better statement than beating TJ Perkins.
And that's another thing, too. TJ Perkins of the Philippines, what most people don't realize is the Philippines is criminally underrepresented in the mainstream media.
Right.
So with the Philippines, what really kind of ends up happening is they kind of cling on to everyone that makes it big that's from the Philippines. I mean, Batista was Filipino like 1/16th. And just having that little bit of Filipino in him, he's like a hero in the Philippines. TJP is Filipino, like full-blown Filipino. He's super beloved in the Philippines, and he is hardcore repping that is that a territory?
I believe it is, yes.
Is it a territory or a country? I think it's a territory of the U.S., isn't it?
I thought it was a territory of the U.S.
Well, regardless, TJP is big time in the Philippines.
But then again, WWE's whole thing is that, these are people from all different countries, so maybe the Philippines is a country. Regardless, though, he does know that his homeland is supporting him.
Yeah.
And he is reciprocating that affection. And that'll definitely...
Wait. Mack is from Germany?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I only knew it from the tail of the tape, because I know they were running it down, and I noted that he is from Germany.
Huh. These guys have a very similar build.
We'll see if Mack's in-ring skills are sehr gut, which is very good in German. That's what my minimal German language skills have gotten me.
Hey, man, that's more than I know about German. I'm the Spanish guy between the two of us.
And here we go. We may be starting with a Greco-Roman knuckle lock, and we are. And look at TJ Perkins
I was
right out
say, I could already tell from the outset of this match that this is going to be fast-paced as hell.
Oh, now Mack, they're trying to regain the leverage advantage. TJ Perkins still working the wrist lock.
Nice.
Mack, though, manipulating the body, and then there we go.
But TJP already. Oh, my God. And the drop kick. And holy crap, he's so good.
Oh, my God.
31 years old. Almost a 20-year vet.
Yeah. When you have that kind of time.
Yeah, 17 years now. That's crazy.
It's ridiculous to me. And now, the lockup here. And Mack there, I thought he was going to shove off. No, he tried an Irish whip. TJ Perkins, though, again, look at this by TJ Perkins. What a heads, and he keeps it applied.
Oh, he's brilliant.
Oh, now his shoulders. Oh, but look at how he just prods back up. And again, the twist. Oh, my God. I've never seen anything like this.
Oh, and he dabbed on him.
Wow.
He dabbed on him.
He has just got that head in tight there. And now again.
Again, yeah. But he...
Oh, DeMagno, the cartwheel.
Nice kick to the gut there from TJP.
Oh, DeMagno going to leap over. Going to leap back. Drop kick by Mack.
Nice.
And now he's going to take a bow.
Just what I've seen from TJP in this match alone, I really want to see TJ Perkins versus Sanjay Dutt.
That'd be amazing.
Those guys would actually be able to keep up pace with each other, and that match would be incredible.
Oh, man, look at these chops, and TJ Perkins will just shoving him off.
You're not in control, dude. Stop showboating.
Oh, but it just got another strike there. He'd beg to differ, and with
Oh,
TJ
he
Perkins
kinda
down on the ground. Say that again?
You know who Mack kind of reminds me of a little bit?
Who's that?
Are you at all familiar with Lay Twins?
No. Oh, my God, TJ Perkins.
He downed on him again!
And now, oh, look at that. Legs there.
Into a freaking crab.
Beautiful Boston Crab there.
Oh, my God. He's going to stand up. Inverted pendulum hold.
Oh, beautiful form by TJ Perkins. And now into the Indian Deathlock.
Into a last chancery, maybe? Going to pull out an Emelog? No.
Oh, DeMag, though, quickly got to the right. He sensed the danger he was in.
He is putting on an absolute clinic right now.
Yeah, DeMag doesn't even know. Oh, wait, it's not going to stop. Wait a minute here.
For the triangle dropkick, but DeMack got out of the way, pulls him down onto the apron.
Yeah, and now he's going to maybe try a dive. Going to get some momentum going. Over the rope.
Oh, wow.
Beautifully done.
Plancha there by DeMack.
And there you see the plancha again on the replay. Just vaults right over the ropes onto TJ Perkins.
Yeah.
And TJ Perkins has been a freaking artisan between those ropes since this match started. But now DeMack here hooks the leg. TJ Perkins kicks out. Like I said, if you're DeMack...
it's funny because TJP's like catchphrase is that he makes it look easy, and he really does.
Yeah. But again, though, we're spending all this time talking about TJ Perkins. DeMack is on offense. You would think that would really fire him up. You know, TJ Perkins has this high profile. People know him. People are just thinking
that's PK. TJP, though.
Oh, TJP, though. Over the ropes, and Hurricane Rana. Oh, no.
Octopus.
Is DeMack going to tap out here?
Holy crap.
Oh, he transitions. Drop toe hold. Now could it be the Indian Deathlock? And he's got it.
Last chancery. Oh, my God.
What a sequence by TJ Perkins. Can DeMack get to the ropes? He is pretty close. Yeah. He does get there.
I mean, I think a good word to use to describe TJ Perkins would be, oh, my God. What's the opposite of a late bloomer?
Prodigious, like a prodigy?
A prodigy, yes.
Oh, man.
Perkins is a freaking prodigy, man.
And DeMack, that senton out of the corner, that may have bought him some time. As now they're both going to try and regain a vertical base.
I like DeMack. I like what he's been doing. I like some of the dance stuff that he did. But he's clearly got a much longer way to go before he reaches TJP's level.
Oh, kick to the head there. Now, DeMack, though, another strike, though. And now off the ropes.
Drop kick
there to the knee. Oh, wait a minute here. Oh, could this be a tiger suplex? No, victory roll.
One. Nah.
Kick out there. That was a nice
counter. He was to do a tiger face plant, like a face buster.
Right, I think they call that like the chicken wing face buster. And now, what a nice there. Flash kick off the top rope by DeMack.
1,
2. Oh, no.
TJP kicks out.
He does. That was like 2 3/4 to me. That was so close. It's the closest near fall that DeMack's gotten in this match on TJ Perkins.
But anyway, yeah, now that the match has kind of slowed down a little bit, the Lay twins are a couple of French brothers that they're dancers that do amazing dance routines at different dance shows called like World of Dance and Vibe and stuff like that. And DeMack kind of looks like them in the face.
Oh, what a drop kick there by TJ Perkins. Good to know, by the way, as now he's on the top rope. He ascends.
Yep.
No!
Oh!
That could be a costly mistake there.
I thought he was
DeMack now.
Leg drop there almost. But...
And now what's DeMack think? Oh, that was not his move. TJ Perkins countering. Fireman's carry here. Oh, Benadryller. And now could it be a victory roll here? Ankle lock.
No, inverted Indian Deathlock.
Inverted Indian Deathlock. I stand corrected. Is DeMack going to tap out? He does. He had nowhere to go.
That actually kind of looked like an inverted figure 4 now that I actually got a good look at it. But still, that was obviously incredibly painful, and TJP with the win.
Yeah, what a great win for TJ Perkins. What a sequence. The Benadryller into the victory roll, but he doesn't initiate the pin because he goes right into, can we agree, inverted figure four?
Yeah,
I mean, that was,
this dude is a prodigy of the wrestling business, for real.
yeah,
Like,
unreal.
I don't care how long he's been in the business. He is 31 years old, and he is probably the best in-ring performer I've seen since Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, amazing. Simply amazing. And a great look, too. Again, I would never put him behind a mask again. You look like he does. I think you run with that shit. And
I think
now,
the
see
main
there?
reason that they gave him the mask was with the full bodysuit to make him look bigger,
Right.
because he is a very small guy.
True.
I think he's like 5'10", 180 pounds maybe.
Right.
And even that seems big. Like, I would guess he's like 5'6" for real.
Right. And yeah, TJ.
Oh, he is taller than little Nate, though, even if only barely.
That is true. And TJ Perkins advances. And seeing a guy like that work the kind of match that he did, it just really makes you think, what other matches could he have? And he's going to face
and
the
he's
winner of
going to
Gargano
face either
Ciampa.
Gargano or Ciampa next round. Oh, my God.
Those are some very cool possibilities right there. Nice show of respect between the two competitors.
Yeah.
As we move on to the next round here.
Yeah, that's cool, though, the show of respect, because, man, like, if I'm Mack, I'm pissed that I drew TJP in the first round. Like,
Yeah.
give me something. Give me an opportunity to show what I can do against someone that's at least similar to me in experience and skill level.
Oh, here comes a match I've really been looking forward to. Mustafa Ali versus Lince Dorado. Just to give everybody a little bit of background, as Ashton has mentioned, I know Lince Dorado a little bit, minusculely on a personal level. I used to attend Force One shows. That was our independent promotion in Jersey.
It was an
I think
NWA promotion, guys.
NWA promotion, that's right. And yeah, I've seen Lince compete. I mean, his most notable match, I believe, was a steel cage match against Sami Callihan for the Force One Heavyweight Championship. And the one thing I always knew about Lince at the time was he has a sick shooting star press. I don't know if he's kept that in his repertoire or if he's upgraded since then, because you're talking this was years ago, guys. And from what I understand, just really excited to see, because I've been hearing he's gotten even better since then. And I'm just really looking forward to seeing what he's packing in this match.
And hey, man, he's only 29 years old. Still a very long career left ahead of him.
Absolutely, which means when I was going to Force One shows, I was still living in Jersey at the time. I want to say that maybe that was 2010, 2009. So yeah, I mean, you're talking, he must have been like 22, 23 around that point.
He still uses the shooting star, by the way.
All right, we may see it tonight.
Yeah, he uses a shooting star. He uses a standing moonsault side slam, which is just a Spanish fly, sometimes from the top rope. He's got a move called the Lince Salt, where it's a no-handed springboard moonsault.
I don't know if I've ever seen that from him. I don't know if he ever busted that out on the Force One shows.
And I know he's signed to Chikara, and apparently he uses the Chikara special as well, which we've already seen from Icarus.
Right. And I'm not looking past Mustafa Ali, though.
I like Mustafa Ali, man. When we had that one video that got uploaded to Facebook that just showed all of these guys being introduced to the NXT crowd, he really stood out to me as somebody that I'd like to see more from.
Right.
And yeah, the fact that he's facing Lince Dorado now, I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, it seems a little too appropriate. A guy that you really took a shine to in Mustafa Ali versus a guy that I've watched in Lince Dorado a few times there as we're taking a look at some indie footage. And yeah, I'll tell you, Lince definitely coming with a point to prove. It'd be amazing for him if he could advance in the Cruiserweight Classic. It'd be amazing for all these competitors, of course. I mean, Mustafa Ali's got to be thinking about the same thing. If I could just beat Lince Dorado,
yeah,
I advance.
And then for those of you that don't have any kind of familiarity with Spanish, Lince Dorado is Spanish for golden lynx.
Ah, there you go. See?
He fancies himself a cat.
There you go. And I'll tell you, he's got the agility of one for sure. I can attest to that personally, as Mustafa Ali now coming out first. And you know what? I like his look, and he's from Pakistan.
Ah, Dinesh.
Yeah. It'll be very interesting to see what he brings to the table. That's probably one of the best parts about the Cruiserweight Classic, is guys that we've never heard from or never heard of, coming from all these different countries that, not to sound awful here, but I don't really like associate with pro wrestling because, WWE's always been, Samoan or European or this and that. Like, they're really reaching out now, a global initiative, which is wonderful. And yeah, you're hearing like Pakistan and the Philippines and, all this other stuff. I think that's amazing.
Yeah,
and
man.
Mustafa Ali.
And you could even see from the way that he entered the ring, he's very, very smooth in there.
Yeah, definitely.
He's got a natural element to him that not a lot of people have. He just kind of, it just comes naturally to him.
And here comes Lince Dorado, and I can say this right out of the gate. That mask is new from, of course, the last time I saw him, which was years ago. That cape is definitely new, and I dig both of them. So
yeah, that kind of gives him more of a main event kind of look, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah,
I
love the aesthetic he's got going on with his ring attire.
I think, from what I understand, he hasn't been signed by WWE yet, although he probably will. But if he doesn't, I think he'd be an asset in Lucha Underground.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness!
He could full on replace Bengala, who literally had one match in season 2.
Yeah. And now here we go.
Get a new cat gimmick in Lucha Underground, brother.
Yeah, I'd be all for that, my friend. And now here we go.
I'm really looking forward to this match.
Oh, I'm amped up. It's been years since I've seen Lince compete. I have a
curiosity about I've never seen either one of these guys compete.
Right.
This is brand new to me. This is new territory.
Lince Dorado, the first of one of the Force One originals. We still got to see Rich Swann match Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali right on the attack before I could even finish my thought. A true heel interrupting people he doesn't even know are talking. That's beautiful. And now a knife edge chop there against the ropes.
Oh, that was funny.
And now, look at Lince though, ducks underneath, and now Hurricane Rana, head scissors, beautiful.
Wow. That snap though?
Yeah. He's wait a minute here.
I gotta say, I dig the mohawk in the mask.
Yes.
Wow.
We did miss Mustafa Ali had that scouted.
Still, yeah, he's got all the confidence in the world. Nice knee drop.
What a knee there to Lince's. I mean, that was full on contact, brother.
Yeah, it was right to the head.
Beautifully executed. Lince just got rocked by that knee.
Patella meet cranium, right?
Exactly. And now Mustafa Ali hooking the leg.
Only a 1 count though. Lince not going to go down that easily.
I like the aggression and the urgency for Mustafa Ali as we take a look at the knee again. Yeah. Bam!
Big.
Right on contact.
That was impressive.
And
now he's got control of the arm as well, although Lince fought out. So
nice chop there by Lince. And now running towards, got the momentum. Oh, I missed again though, but lands on his feet.
But he landed on his feet. Oh, a big Gamangiri there from Mustafa Ali.
Nice neck breaker.
That was cool.
Hooks the leg. 2.
Only a 2 count.
Lince staying in this thing. He does not want to lose. He realizes if I lose, I go home. I can't have that happen.
I like the way Mustafa Ali goes between the middle and top ropes to get into the ring sometimes.
Yeah, I appreciate that too. Nice kick to the head there by Lince.
Ninja-like.
Now Lince, look at that. He's got, oh no, Mustafa Ali counters again. This match is definitely, did he? No, that was his move. Okay, Mustafa Ali is really looking to me like anything Lince does, I'm 2 steps ahead of him.
It does feel like that, yeah.
So Lince's got to really string together some offensive maneuvers that really throw Mustafa Ali off of his game. I don't even know if that's possible at this point. Now Mustafa Ali, what's he thinking here?
Going to the middle? Top rope, moonsault, wow!
Excellent form, but Lince moved out of the way, so it's moot. A nice drop kick straight to the head there.
That was Christopher Daniels BME-esque.
Yeah, definitely.
That was impressive, man.
Now Lince, I think, realizes the momentum shifted. I'm in control now. What can I do? And now, Mustafa missed a strike. Nice Enziguri.
Oh, wow. Free leg. That was an impressive Enziguri for sure.
And now Lince Dorado.
Into the corner. Mustafa out of the way, though. Springboard.
Nice. Rana. Beautiful. And now Lince Dorado here. What's he thinking about? Wow.
Was that a drop kick?
That was a drop kick. Now what's he going to follow it up with? And head scissors there.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
Wow, that was impressive.
It's at this point, folks, that I will affirm Lince has definitely gotten better since the last time I saw him.
Oh, to a springboard moonsault? He is! Oh my
Wow.
God!
The height he got on that.
I'm a little bit. This is me expecting way too much from these performers, but I will admit I'm a little disappointed that it's from the middle rope and not the top rope.
Yeah, and it did seem like a little low coming down to the bottom. I was a little worried about Lince there for a second, but now, what's he thinking about going to the top rope?
Oh my!
And what a
Cross
body
body.
there. 2. And I can't remember the last time a crossbody won a match, and it certainly won't be now as Mustafa kicks out.
You know,
But that was a beautiful crossbody by Lince nonetheless.
you just sent out a challenge to wrestlers around the world.
I know I did. Take it on, people.
Somebody is going to get a crossbody finish.
It'll probably be Joey Ryan. You just watch. He just seems like that kind of guy.
Yeah,
and
but his body doesn't hit stomach to stomach. It hits dick to stomach, and that's why it hurts so much.
That is true. Nice. I think that was a Gamengiri there by Lince. And now, off the ropes, is it going to be... Oh, what a poison rana. That could do it.
Rana.
2. And no, Mustafa Ali kicks
wow,
out.
Mustafa kicks out of that.
Could this be Mustafa's match to win?
I don't know, man. This has been very compelling, though. I know that.
I mean, look at this springboard poison rana in one fluid sequence. I'll be honest, I've never really seen anything like that, and we've seen poison ranas before.
Here's the thing, guys. I just want to point this out. This is how you start a freaking brand.
Yes.
Because to me, WCPW, you don't even need to have this impressive lighting and production value. If you would have started your brand by just kind of having some showcase stuff like this, I might have gotten into it.
Yeah, completely agree. And what a top rope Spanish fly that was by Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, that was
into the cover.
1, 2. Holy crap, that was close.
Lince does kick out. He stays in it. Come on, Lince. I want both you and Swan to advance. Come on. In the corner there.
Is he calling for a 630 maybe? He pulled him really tight into the corner.
He may.
This goes for an imploding 450. I'm going to die. 450! Oh my God! I really want to see him hit that now. That's my favorite high-flying move ever.
Oh, but look where Lince is going. This can only mean one thing.
Shooting star, right?
It is shooting star press.
I remember back in the day when Billy Kidman would do the shooting star, he'd have to pull guys almost as close to the corner as Mustafa just had him for the imploding 450. And there he hit it. There was
got it.
1, 2,
3 count.
And that's it.
Lince advances.
I need to see more of Mustafa Ali, though. That was a great match.
Yeah, it was. Happy for Lince Dorado,
he
though.
went for an imploding 450, John.
He did. He risked it all to win it all, but it was not to be. But Mustafa Ali, I tip my hat to you. That was an impressive outing.
Do you know who else does an imploding 450, John?
I feel like I should, but who?
Will friggin' Ospreay.
That's right. He does do that. As we take a look here at some of the highlights, man, Lince.
That poison rana looked brutal, man.
He has only gotten better with time. Now, if only Rich Swann advances.
Oh, yeah, then you'd be set.
Yeah, absolutely. That top rope Spanish fly by Mustafa Ali. Do not say, folks, that Mustafa Ali didn't give it his all, because this, the imploding 450.
That was so cool.
That could have...
He missed, but God, that was awesome.
And then the shooting star from Lince, clearing the distance.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Haven't seen that in years from him. It was great to see it tonight in a match as significant as the Cruiserweight Classic.
Is Mustafa legit injured, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, he's only now. I see him stirring from behind there. He's favoring the back of his head.
Yeah.
That could have been bad. I mean, that
Poison
was
Rana, maybe.
Maybe the Poison Rana. I mean, that looked just brutal to me. And now Lince looking on. He advances. So I wonder now, Lince, I wonder who he'll be facing in the next round. Let's get a close-up here. Oh, my God. He'll be facing the winner of Swan Lee.
And Jason Lee.
Oh, my God. Who do I root for if it comes down to Swan and Lee? No, I've got to root for Swan. Swan's my boy. So,
oh, my God.
That's difficult for me, though, folks. But you know where my loyalties will lie if that match happens. I got to go Swan. So, but now, are you ready for the main event, brother?
I don't even know what the main event's going to be, but I'm definitely ready for it.
Akira Tozawa.
Oh, that's right, Tozawa. Yes, I am so ready for Tozawa.
This is going to be something special. Guys, what a day two this has been with only one match left. Oh my god, this Cruiserweight Classic.
I almost feel like this was even better than last week's episode.
I have to agree with you. I mean, for me personally, I got to see Lince. Mustafa's been impressive. I mean, TJ fucking Perkins.
It's amazing.
Holy shit. Guys, I said on the inaugural episode, like, I grew up on the Cruiserweights in the Ruthless Aggression era, and they were my favorite division. What a love letter to my freaking childhood. This is some good shit, man.
Yeah.
And now, yeah, we're just going to break it down. Akira Tozawa, Kenneth Johnson. Very curious what Kenneth Johnson's going to bring to the table because we already know what Tozawa can bring.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Cruiserweight Classic bringing out the best in everybody. This is going to be some good shit. I'll be curious, folks, down in the comments when this video gets up, what your favorite match of day two was. Because so far, I mean, I love Lince, but I got to say, TJ Perkins' match to me was still my favorite.
See, and I think, even though I would say TJ Perkins has had my favorite individual performance, my favorite match so far was the one we just got done watching, Mustafa Ali and Lince Dorado.
Right, that was so good.
It was. Both guys were excellent in that match.
Yeah. Dude, that's the cool thing. Like, not a lot of guys that were in Force 1 have come through the WWE system or ROH or Lucha Underground or any of that. But when the guys that I do know from there do get to that level, it's so freaking cool to be able to recall my experience and see that evolution. Because, yeah, Lince is just really stepped up his game, as Kenneth Johnson's going to need to do if he hopes to beat Akira Tozawa here.
Yeah,
So,
buddy.
We'll see what he brings. I mean,
I've never heard of or seen Kenneth Johnson before, so this is another new guy. Then again, last time I even said I've never heard of or seen Lince Dorado or Mustafa Ali before either.
Right.
So that's, I mean, hey. Two guys I'd never heard of that ended up showing out big time.
I mean, Kenneth Johnson is the big question mark in this thing. He's the one, a lot like the TJ Perkins match earlier against Mack, where I said Mack had the burden on him because he was the question mark to really go out, stake his claim, maximize his minutes, and try and win the match and just pull out something spectacular.
Here we go.
Kenneth Johnson, I ascribe that same advice, and here is Akira Tozawa.
Yeah.
He's got the mouth guard and everything. That is the face of a man who is looking to win it all, people.
Yeah, he's got his game face on, brother.
Coming in at 156 pounds. Technical style. Kenneth Johnson, I'll be curious to see his bio, what they ascribe his in-ring style as. Is it going to be technical, just high flying? What do they got there? And, yeah, referee checking Tozawa. Please, ref, I don't think he needs any foreign objects. He is the weapon, seeing him work in the ring.
Yeah, buddy.
And now Kenneth Johnson here.
Oh, I like his song.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Now, from the United States.
This is one match that has a U.S.-born guy and a foreign-born guy that I don't think we're going to get USA chance during.
Right.
And
his ring style is high-flying, so we'll see what exactly that means as it relates to Kenneth Johnson's repertoire in just a few moments. And I'll tell you, it all comes down to this main event match. The main event of day two of the Cruiserweight Classic. Who is going to advance to the next round? We already know TJ Perkins, Tajiri, and Lince Dorado most recently. That was our preceding bout. Have all advanced in the Cruiserweight Classic.
How cool does that feel to say, brother?
Dude, it feels so good. And again, though, it's crazy that he could end up facing Swan because, of course, right? And, yeah, here we go. Main event time. And Tozawa's just got that look on his face like, yeah, I'll shake your hand, and then I'll beat your face. And now, here we go. Let's see. Are we going to start with a lockup? How are we going to start this out here? Akira Tozawa seems in the zone, dude. He's just got this look on his face like he's just deciding what he wants to do first.
Yeah.
He's very eager. Kenneth Johnson, I don't know. I don't want to say that he's lax. He's almost giving off that Apollo Crews vibe. Like, man, I'm just happy to be at the Cruiserweight Classic. So,
you know who... This is going to sound really stupid, but do you know who he kind of reminds me of?
Who's that?
Oh my God. I have the name on the tip of my tongue. Bobby McFerrin, maybe? Is that his name? Yeah, Bobby McFerrin. The guy that sings Don't Worry, Be Happy. That's what this dude reminds me of.
Oh, okay. All right. I can dig it, brother. And now Akira Tozawa had the waist lock, and Johnson now has the wrist lock. I liked Tozawa's offense early with the front face lock and the rollover. If this was amateur,
Ooh,
Akira
and look
Tozawa
at that. He followed
ahead.
through with the roll. That was smart.
Very smart. He maintains the wrist lock. Tozawa, though, follows through again, and look at that. Maintains the grip. Tozawa, though, I think
yeah.
Versus the leverage, and now he's got the wrist lock into the hammer lock, into the side headlock, into the headlock takeover.
Wow,
nice
look at that. That was sick. Oh, and the leg lock, and then they're both up.
And the stare down.
Oh, look at Tozawa, the stare of death. And meanwhile, Kenneth Johnson's just like, sup, man? How you doing? What's going on, brother?
This is such a huge opportunity, especially with, I mean, I know this tournament was probably done like well in advance, of course, but with the announcement of a Cruiserweight division on Raw, depending on the feedback of the CWC, which performers stand out most to the fans, you could be looking at a spot first on NXT and then maybe in the future Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
So, I mean, huge stakes here.
Oh, and look at this. Kenneth Johnson reverses what Tozawa was doing. We've got an inverted Indian Deathlock here.
Absolutely, and then transitions into the front face lock.
Well, now I'm disappointed.
Well, we'll see if he can build on it, though. Maintains the hold.
I think variations of the Indian Deathlock are my favorite submissions.
Hey, man, that's cool. I mean, you know I'm a technical guy by heart, so I could certainly dig where you're coming from. And now we're back to the wrist lock. I really feel like this is an extended warm-up here with these two. Oh, wow, Tozawa, though, just slams him down. Now really cranking on that wrist.
Yeah, you will not stand up on my watch.
Exactly. Tozawa really asserting himself. Reminding Kenneth Johnson who the hell he is.
Yeah.
And now, still working the wrist. Kenneth Johnson, and now look at that, like Tajiri did a little bit earlier in his match, going to use the ring a little bit, but in a different way. Now he's got the side headlock on Tozawa.
We've already seen the side headlock takeover.
And now just grounds him there. And now Tozawa with the head scissors. Yeah. Kenneth Johnson leaps out, and we get a break and another stare down.
Yeah.
I'd like to see this match get out of neutral. I think these guys have really felt each other out. Let's see if one of them's really going to take a risk here and go for a big move or at least a momentum shifting type maneuver to really kind of dictate the pace. Kenneth Johnson here.
So far, I feel like the pace has been very slow.
You know what? Again, it's probably just like a scouting. Maybe it's butterflies on both sides. I mean, it's a big tournament, and it's a huge deal. And now back to the hammer.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Tozawa doesn't want to underestimate Kenneth Johnson. He wants to give him his due respect.
Oh, sunset flip here, but Tozawa rolls out. And then, nice shining wizard there.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Hooks the leg.
That's enough to knock you out.
Yeah, 2 counts. That's the first big offensive maneuver of the match from where I sit.
Yeah, buddy.
And now,
yeah, this is going to be... Tozawa has a leg up, and when he gets that, he never wants to relent it.
And that's very dangerous for Kenneth Johnson because being the guy with the question mark on your back, you want to dictate the pace and you want to give off the appearance of dominance. But Tozawa's taking that from him.
The rear chin lock here.
And Tozawa, I mean...
Not quite a sleeper. He doesn't have quite a sleeper fully locked in yet, but...
Oh, no, shushing the crowd, and then just kicks Kenneth Johnson again and keeps shushing him. He's saying, I'm not done. I want you to hear everything I do to this man.
I think he's shushing the crowd because the crowd's making sounds similar to what he does when he does crazy offensive moves.
Right.
Like that, yeah, kind of thing that he does.
Right.
The crowd was making those sounds, and it was obnoxious, and he was telling them to shut the hell up in the nicest way possible.
And, Kenneth Johnson responds with a knife edge chop of his own.
Oh, my. Kenneth Johnson just has this look like, I've made a mistake.
And another one, though.
Oh, my. It looks like Kenneth's hitting harder than Tozawa.
And straight strike to the face.
I love it. I love it.
Tozawa really just schooling Johnson for my money right now.
Yeah, he is.
Now Tozawa really getting serious at this point. I think he's done. Warm-up is over. And another clubby blow there to the back. Is he just going to slam him here? He does. Hard slam. And now what a senton.
Wow.
Cradled his knees and everything.
That was awesome.
Damn.
He just landed with all of his weight on Kenneth Johnson's torso.
Exactly. If I'm Kenneth Johnson, I really start to understand the gravity of the situation I found myself in.
Oh, wow. Snapmare takedown, but violent.
And another kick there. That almost seemed like the back of the neck or the upper part of the back.
I was going
And
to
now
say
we're
upper part of the back. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Snapmare takeover. And now, is it going to be a pinning
Abdominal stretch.
Very nicely done here. Seated
Grounded.
abdominal
Yeah, I was going to say grounded abdominals. Oh, that's not nice.
Hey, if it wins, it works.
I know, but like just the idea of having your abs and your ribs exposed and then the elbow shots, that's just brutal.
Yeah, it is definitely brutal to conceive.
Northern Lights maybe?
No, headbutt.
Headbutt.
Now
yeah.
no, waist lock could be a German.
He has a beautiful deadlift German.
I'd imagine he was billed as technical, when we ran down the superstar bios.
Johnson, though, very nice. Standing switch.
Now look at that. The club, he blows it to the back of the head and neck. And now Kenneth Johnson, he's got to start stringing something together. Off the ropes. Discus forearm. Jesus. Nice calf kick, though, by Kenneth Johnson.
Yeah, that was quite nice.
That was excellent. Right on the button.
Athleticism. It's funny because, sort of a stereotype is all black guys are athletic, and that's not necessarily true.
Right.
There are athletic white guys, and there are some black guys that aren't super athletes. Everything's got to be a case-by-case basis. And so
what a German by Tozawa. But wait, I think
he landed on his feet.
And now they both, I think, clotheslined each other there.
That was almost like a freaking double. What was that move Matt Hardy used to do?
Side effect.
Yeah, it was like a double side effect. That was great. But what I was getting to saying was Kenneth Johnson is very impressive so far, but he doesn't really strike me as an elite athlete by any means.
Right.
I've noticed a few times when he's gone for like drop kicks and like that calf kick earlier, like he gets some air, but nothing special.
Right. We'll see. I don't think we've seen the true depth of Kenneth Johnson's abilities, mainly because Tozawa's just been in such firm control.
Yeah.
We'll see now what Kenneth Johnson brings to the table. Nice forearm there.
Yeah, I was going to say, everything needs to be looked at on a case-by-case basis.
Exactly.
Generalizations are the worst.
And, nice forearm there to the face.
Forearm there from Kenneth Johnson. That was very impressive.
And now, another forearm. Tozawa responds there.
Come on, here we go.
Another one there by Kenneth Johnson.
He really leans into those forearms, too. Oh, but you woke Tozawa up.
And now, the forearm shots there. Oh, and now he's really rocking Kenneth Johnson here. Oh, what a hard shot. Oh, discus style. No, ducked. Backslide. No, nice.
What do you even call that?
I almost seemed like, I don't know if that was on the throat or the gut. I was going to call it like a modified gut buster, and that was close.
So close.
Kenneth Johnson didn't get it. That was a nice move. Unique offense from Kenneth Johnson there. I thought he was going to go for the standard backslide. He upgraded it right into the double knees, right into, the chest of Tozawa.
Almost like an inverted version of what Tyler Breeze started doing at the end of his NXT run.
Nice move there by Kenneth Johnson. Almost looked like an inverted unprettier of sorts. Hooks the leg. 2. And Tozawa kicks out again.
But do you know what I mean? Like where he grabbed the one arm and did the backbreaker on that?
Exactly, yeah.
In this case, it was a gut buster instead of a backbreaker.
Right.
Very impressive. Kenneth Johnson's really opening my eyes here.
And now going to the top rope. What's he got here?
Oh, middle rope, actually. What even was that? I don't know.
I think it was a type of knee drop from where I sit. And now victory roll? No.
Wheelbarrow. German.
Now the victory roll.
Victory roll. 1, 2. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, it was Tozawa. Now he got the German.
Oh, my God.
That snap on the German. Kenneth Johnson might be done. And now could he be going for another German for the deadlift?
I think deadlift.
It could be time. Kenneth Johnson, the deadlift German. And he got it. It's over, I think. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Tozawa wins, and he advances.
That was an excellent match, though.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I'd love to see, after the matches we saw tonight, if I could pair people up based on their matches, I'd love to see TJ Perkins versus Tozawa. That'd be amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's great. But the thing is, dude, we already know TJP's next opponent is either going to be Gargano or Ciampa.
And regardless of who wins that match, you're guaranteed a barn burner in the next round, people, because that match will be epic.
Yeah.
And we also know Lince Dorado will either face Jason Lee or Rich Swann.
I hope Swann wins that, man.
I do too, man.
Jason
I really
Lee,
do.
I confused him with Dragon Lee, who's actually someone that I'm a huge fan of.
That snap, German.
That was
out.
incredible.
And then he knew it was over. He had all the confidence in the world.
And just deadlift.
Bam.
Oh my God.
3 count.
Unbelievable. Tozawa is a freak.
Absolutely.
Nobody that lean and that lanky should have that kind of power.
And yet he does, and he used it to its fullest possible advantage to get the win here to advance in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah.
And now we'll take a look at the updated brackets. I'm curious who has to, have the unfortunate pleasure of facing Tozawa should they win.
It's probably going to end up being Jack Gallagher.
All right, we'll see.
This is Fabian Eichner. Sounds German, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does sound German. As Tozawa celebrates. I'll tell you, I don't envy whoever wins that match to end up facing Tozawa.
Tozawa versus Gallagher will be interesting, though.
Certainly. And now
Gallagher is very much technical, kind of ZSJ-esque joint manipulation kind of stuff.
And now we're looking at, today, just recapping today's events. We also recapped yesterday, so I think they really want us to keep track of the Cruiserweight Classic, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
And is this who we're going to see next week? Are we going to see Zack Sabre Jr. next week?
Some Dukes.
Drew Gulak.
Gulak, yes! One of the Bollywood boys, Harv Sira. Anthony Bennett with big old high top fade. Tony Nese. Raul Mendoza.
Brian Kendrick.
I think Raul Mendoza is the guy that barely even made 205. Like, he was way higher than that, and he had to cut big time.
Right.
But I'm looking forward to seeing the Brian Kendrick. If there's any veteran that I would be okay with winning this whole thing, it's the Brian Kendrick.
Well, hey, the longest reigning WWE champion in championship scramble history, so, who knows what he's going to be packing.
I don't actually understand that reference, unfortunately.
I'm sure the people in the comments will.
I hope so.
However, Tyson Dux, is that how you pronounce his name? Because I know it's D-U-X.
I just said Dukes.
Dukes. I think Kevin Owens said, Tyson Dukes is one of his favorite wrestlers, right now.
Dukes actually has been in WWE before. This isn't his first run.
Under what name, though? Would I recognize the name?
I believe he was Tyson Dukes.
Oh, wow. I really don't remember him, to be honest. So I guess consider this a refresher course.
Well, no, I don't necessarily think he was on the main roster. I think he was signed to an FCW deal or
right.
maybe.
Right.
Yeah, but he 2002 to 2004, he made several appearances on Heat and Velocity. He appeared in an angle on an episode of SmackDown in 2003 where he posed as a security guard and was attacked by The Undertaker. 2005, he wrestled in dark matches at Raw and SmackDown tapings. 2007, he made an appearance in a match for Saturday Night's Main Event, in which he was defeated by Chuck Palumbo. 2014, he returned for a dark match prior to an episode of SmackDown in Ottawa, Canada, where he was defeated by Sin Cara. And then, of course, now he's in the Cruiserweight Classic. So he's got quite a long history with the WWE. From 02 to 04, I think he might have had a contract. I'm not 100% sure. I think he was in FCW very briefly, but I'm not even sure on that.
Well, I just know, again, how I heard of him, because I don't remember any of that. I do know that Kevin Owens apparently is a big fan of his work, if I'm remembering right, because I know somebody said that they were really happy that he was in the Cruiserweight Classic, so I'm intrigued to see him.
And actually, yeah, I'm on his Wikipedia page, and it says specifically pronounced Dukes.
All right.
It's actually spelled out D-U-K-E-S.
All right.
Like, put your dukes up kind of thing.
Right. All right, well, that's that. Do you have any concluding remarks?
This was, in my opinion, way better than the first episode. And that's not even to try and denigrate the first episode. It was still entertaining. I just thought, man, we had some really quality matches on this show. This felt almost like kind of like a second-rate PWG.
Yeah, I completely agree. I had a lot of fun with this episode, guys.
PWG is good enough that even a second-rate version of it is still really damn good.
Precisely.
So yeah, this is a fun episode for sure. I'm looking forward to next week to see if we can up the quality even more, because from what I heard, they kind of did build up from worst to best kind of job.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens next week, folks. But till then, tomorrow we're doing G1 and potentially Battleground preview predictions, Saturday G1, Sunday G1, and Battleground live reactions. I think G1 might happen on Monday as well, but I'm not sure on that. But regardless, Monday, Monday Night Raw, Titwow, Twitwow, and then SmackDown and whatever. So, but for now, let's worry about G1 tomorrow. We've got the B block. We've got some amazing matches set up. Make sure that you stay tuned.